down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town. What? In case we ever face to face and make contact, the title held by me, M.I.B. means what you think you saw, you did not see.
Yo, what's the deal, nigga? Get our heads right, get this money right, you know I'll go just another day in the hood. Yo, ask machines, ding, 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 when they ring off, lock the doors, that's when go.
Don't mind my foolishness. But let's get into it. We are going to take a look at one of my favorite pieces that I've done. It's obviously one of the legends that are out there. The great, the Will Smith. I mentioned him in my first intro video, and honestly, I had to do a piece for him. I did this a little while ago, so some of you may be familiar with it, but for the newcomers, you're in for a treat, trust me. So, I'm not gonna waste too much time because I'm gonna explain a lot as the video goes on. So just sit back, relax, enjoy, and yeah, let's get to it. So anybody that knows me knows I'm a huge Will Smith fan. So tackling this piece, I knew I had to do it right. I had to be super accurate. I had to be super detailed, making sure that I brought out all the features that I thought were most important. So I start with, of course, regular blocks, shadows, and simple highlights before I kind of go into any piece. And something that you'll see me do is zoom in and out because I just want to make sure that it still looks like Will. I think a lot of people stay so close to their piece that they don't actually get to see it in totality. And it allows you to overwork something as well as miss some of the more pivotal pieces. So right here, you can kind of see how I'm starting to texture because there's three main features of the face that will forever remain prominent, at least for me. And that's in this order: eyes, lips, and the nose. The eyes is obviously like what the gateway to people's soul, right? So whenever you're looking at somebody, the eyes and the lips seem to be the first and secondary thing that we look at the most. So I always want to focus on that and make sure that I kind of bring it to life. And then everything around it is rendered and textured in a way to make sure that it kind of keeps your focus there. I make sure that I highly detail the centerpieces of the face, so that way that is what draws your eye, and it kind of keeps the triangle: eye, nose, lips, eyes, nose, lips, and it kind of draws you down and back around. In here, I'm just playing with those gray areas because that's where all of your detail is. You don't have to overwork your piece in the darkest areas and the brightest spots, but those points where there's that gray tone and it's kind of like the mid-tone between your highlights and your shadows, that's where you want to bring out the most details. And honestly, it's just about being patient. You just have to work and constantly make the smaller marks to bring out the highest detail, and you can kind of see that the most when it gets to the chin, which is what we're on now, and especially once we get to the lips, and that's what really kind of brings in that sense of realism. So zooming out there, I kind of nudged the nose over a little bit because it felt a little off, but as you can see, once we continue to pull in and out, it starts to look more and more like Will. So I had a lot of fun with this piece. It's amazing that I was able to do it. I'm hoping one day maybe he'll even see this or I can give it to him, but who knows. But I'm gonna end this off with a nice little speech that I kind of hold dear, and it kind of encompasses what I had to do for this piece and others. So enjoy and take it all in.
You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm gonna build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You say, I'm gonna lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. There will not be one brick on the face of the earth that's gonna be laid better than this brick that I'm gonna lay in this next 10 minutes. And you do that every single day. And soon you have a wall. And soon you have a wall.
I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. Where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic. You know, while the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
The separation of talent and skill is the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams that want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
Oh, y'all made it. Thank you so much for staying to the end and watching the whole thing, man. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea the support and the love that I'm getting from the people that are close by me. And for the people who are new, man, honestly, I cannot thank y'all enough. But look, man, I'm gonna keep coming with these. I got some more in store. So thank you. Please, if you can, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm Carter, and now you see me.